Let me give it to you straight, no fluff. You're making 3 mistakes right now in your relationship. Mistakes that are silently sabotaging your love life and pushing your partner away, even if you think everything is fine. But I'm not here to sugarcoat it. You're about to hear the raw truth. And if you're tired of being stuck in the same emotional cycles, this video will change the way you see relationships forever. So, stop scrolling. Take 10 minutes to hear what I'm about to say, because if you don't, you might just lose the one person who means the most to you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment "ready" if you're ready to stop making these mistakes and take control of your relationship. In every relationship, there are silent killers. These are the mistakes that we're often too scared to admit to, but deep down, we know they're hurting us. Men, it's time to wake up. You're probably wondering, what's the big deal? I'm just trying to make it work. But let me ask you this. Have you noticed your relationship slipping away, even though you're putting in the effort? Have you noticed that what you're doing isn't working? That's because you're making some dangerous mistakes. Mistakes that are guaranteed to sink your relationships if you don't fix them quickly. Today, we're diving into 3 huge mistakes men make in relationships. And we're not just scratching the surface. We're going deep to the root of the issue. We're talking about the mistakes you must avoid, the ones you're probably making, even if you don't realize it. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge and tools to transform your relationship dynamics. So, if you're ready to take control of your love life, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. Mistake number 1, avoiding vulnerability. You've heard it 1,000 times. Be a man. Don't show emotions. Toughen up. Man up. Be the rock. You've been told that showing vulnerability is weakness, right? That you should hold your emotions in, never show weakness. That's the Stoic ideal. But here's the raw, unfiltered truth. Not showing vulnerability is the fastest way to lose your woman. Let me paint a picture for you. There's a man, let's call him Mark, who's been in a relationship for years. He loves his girlfriend, but for years he's kept his emotions locked up. He doesn't talk about his struggles. He doesn't share his insecurities. When something bothers him, he keeps it inside, thinking that it will make him stronger. But it doesn't. What happens? His girlfriend starts feeling disconnected. She can't relate to him. She doesn't understand why he's so closed off. She feels like she's walking on eggshells, always unsure if he's okay or not. The relationship slowly falls apart. And Mark? Well, he thinks he's doing the right thing by being strong. But what he doesn't realize is that true strength is found in vulnerability. True intimacy is found when you allow yourself to be seen. This isn't some fluffy concept. This is reality. Women don't want a rock. They want a man who can share his heart. You don't have to unload every little feeling you have, but if you never show your true self, you'll never be able to truly connect with your partner. The truth: vulnerability is strength. It's how you build real connection. It's how you earn trust. It's how you grow together. You're not a robot. Stop pretending you don't have emotions. Own them. Express them. Actionable tips: start small. Share something personal today. Your day at work, your struggles, something that's on your mind. Ask for help. If you're overwhelmed, admit it. Let her know you're human. Women don't expect you to be perfect. They just want to know that you're real. Mistake number 2, neglecting your own needs. Here's the cold, hard truth. If you're putting everyone else first, especially your partner, you are doing it all wrong. Let me give you an example. John has been in a relationship for 5 years. From day 1, he's been the perfect boyfriend, always putting his girlfriend's needs ahead of his own. She's tired. He's there. She needs space. He gives it. She's upset. He drops everything to fix it. But here's the problem. John loses himself in the process. He stops hanging out with friends, stops going to the gym, stops working on his passions. All he does is live for her. At first, it seems like the right thing to do. After all, isn't love about sacrifice? Isn't a man supposed to take care of his woman? Yes, but not at the expense of yourself. Over time, John starts resenting his girlfriend. He feels like he's always giving, but never getting. He's drained, mentally and emotionally, but still, he continues the cycle. What happens? His resentment builds. He feels unappreciated, and it starts showing in his attitude. The relationship starts falling apart, not because of his girlfriend, but because John neglected himself. Neglecting yourself is not love, it's self-destruction. The truth is simple. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you're not happy with yourself, you'll never be happy with anyone else. You need to put yourself first. You need to have your own passions, your own hobbies, your own time to recharge. You have to take care of yourself. This doesn't mean you're selfish. It means you're strong enough to know that if you're not at your best, you can't give your best. Actionable tips. Set boundaries. You don't have to say yes to everything. Make time for you. Schedule time for your hobbies, workouts, or simply relaxing alone. Stay independent. Don't lose your individuality in the relationship. If you continue neglecting yourself, you're not only doing yourself a disservice, you're hurting your partner too. Mistake number 3, not taking responsibility for your actions. We've all been there, blaming someone else for our problems. It's easy to point the finger. It's easy to say, it's her fault, or she doesn't understand me. But the truth is, accountability is what separates men who stay stuck and men who grow. Let's talk about David. David's been in a long-term relationship for 3 years. He loves his girlfriend, but lately things haven't been going well. He's been distant, distracted, and constantly on his phone. Whenever his girlfriend confronts him, he tells her it's her fault. You're being too clingy, he says. You're overreacting. He shifts the blame, but deep down, he knows he's the problem. David refuses to take responsibility. He's in denial. The relationship falls apart. His girlfriend leaves. And David is left asking, what went wrong? Here's the thing. If you never own up to your mistakes, your relationship will never move forward. Blaming others is the easy way out. But accountability? That's where growth happens. Real men take responsibility for their actions, even when it's uncomfortable. Here's a brutal truth for you. You'll never fix a problem if you keep pretending it's not your fault. Your relationship will only improve when you own your part in the struggle. Blaming others keeps you stagnant, but taking responsibility sets you free. Actionable tips. Own your mistakes. If you messed up, admit it. Apologize and take action to change. Stop deflecting. When she's upset, listen to her concerns. Don't shift blame. Have the tough conversations. Talk about your role in issues instead of running from them. You've heard the brutal truth. You've heard the mistakes that are silently destroying your relationships. Avoid vulnerability. Neglect yourself. Blame others. These mistakes are more common than you think. But the good news, you can change. The men who thrive in relationships are the ones who embrace vulnerability, care for themselves, and take responsibility for their actions. So, let me ask you, what are you going to do now? Are you going to keep making these mistakes, or are you going to take charge of your relationships? The choice is yours. If you want to take control, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear it. And remember, your relationship will only grow when you do. Take action, be better, and own your story.